Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of... On whose authority? I have no records of that. You're supposed to be in... What? No one sees the president. Stand right there while I check this out. Mr. President, I'm sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Williams. I have an unauthorized individual here who says he's supposed to speak with you.
I'm surprised to hear from you, Lieutenant. I don't recall authorizing you to contact me directly.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. It just seemed out of the ordinary. I apologize.
Apology noted, Lieutenant. Yes, I instructed our friend to come up to the control room. No questions, no interference. Am I understood?
I understand, sir. Again, I apologize for the interruption.
Allow our friend to pass and report to your superior for reassignment, Lieutenant, at once.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guest from Vault 101 to my office. Please do not impede his progress. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hello.
They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too.
Hello. Target relocated. Engaging. Charge! Hello. If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me. Contact here. Checking.
Attention. This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight. I repeat, shot on sight. This is an order.
Enemy reacquired.
Tango Fall back!
Standing down from alert.
Face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities. Ah, but I have. I'm right here before you. I am the computer you see before you. Well, that and several thousand databanks beneath this room. I assure you that I am much more than a simple computer. Let's not get bogged down in the details just yet. You're here for a purpose, and I'd like to discuss it with you. Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured. That's a bit of a bleak outlook, don't you think? The United States has fallen on hard times, yes, but it can be. You have that power to heal within you if you allow yourself to act. What I ask of you needs explanation, so you understand why it must be done. Yes, indeed. The point is that we are hampered at every turn by a world gone wrong. So-called super mutants, ghouls, horrific creatures. The mutations outside these walls must be cleansed before we can prosper. Mutation. I believe your father's work can do that more quickly and efficiently than ever possible before. The purifier your father helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this capital wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland. At the same time, the good people of the world regain their health. I need you. What I require of you is really very simple. There is a vial in front of you filled with a modified FEV virus. It needs to be inserted into the control. Once that is done, and the activation code is entered, the purifier will be activated, and it's not too much to ask of you, is it? I understand. It's an unusual request, one I wouldn't make if it weren't of the utmost importance. Please understand that I cannot allow you to leave until you've taken the vial. Yes, Colonel Autumn, my trusted... I'm sure you've noticed that Colonel Autumn and I do not see eye to eye these days. Figuratively speaking, of course. The good Colonel and I disagree on how he's allowed his human... and... I'm flattered that you wish to learn more. The Zack series of computers was introduced in the years preceding the war. The government installed many of them to help automate various systems. This facility was designed for continuity of government. Data was awareness, slow... I design nothing. The United States was great once, and it can be again. That's quite... I'm afraid... Do you find this disappointing? Very well. Then let us return to our talk of what your country requires of you. I'm afraid I won't be persuaded. Whatever powers you may have over the average wastelander are... Certainly. I think it's a very good plan, frankly. I'm not often... Anyone or anything that has been affected by mutation will be eliminated. You will likely be immune, thanks to your upbringing in the vault. Likewise, the good people of the Enclave will be unaffected as well. I understand that you may have become sympathetic to certain individuals in your travels. Individuals. Please recognize that the fate of our entire country rests on a great many years. But there's a bright future ahead. Ah, the forced evolutionary virus. Yet, is there any? I'm afraid that.
My friend! I see I found you at last! I knew you... Yes, and the most fascinating one at that. Imagine the I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors, as I owe you my freedom. I appreciate the offer, but I must decline. I have an entire world to explore. Goodbye, my friend. Perhaps I will join you in the future, if your goals are virtuous enough to...
Talking about. When I let go and see only the target, fly right